Top of the morning, this is Hughes from Outdoor Staycations. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I wish I was somewhere else. Wish I was up in San Antonio, where they're turning the canals green on the Riverwalk, and I'm sure that the Irish pubs are pouring a lot of green beer today. But that's not to be had. I'm here, a 13,000 acre private conservation area, private farm, wildlife. It's for hunters, private hunting area. But here I am helping the drivers in and out of the gates, and it's a work day. We're on our 4 on, 4 off, just getting ready to start our 4 on. Overtime pretty much cut out, but it is what it is. Sunday morning, quiet. You can hear or hardly hear any trucks in the distance. It'll stay quiet for a few more hours till around noontime, then it'll pick up. So it gives you plenty of time to reminisce and think about things. And cell service is quite low here, so it's not you can't do a lot of surfing of that sort of nature. 1 bar at best, but it is what it is. So reminiscing, thinking about old times, old places, old St. Patty's days. And it reminds me of a few years ago, I was teaching in Honolulu. I do have a bachelor business management, so I'm able to teach as a substitute teacher. So we're in Hawaii teaching, usually science and English, but every once in a while some strange subjects like hulu, and I managed to teach the history of Hawaii, some challenging ones. But to break the ice with the kids, I used to start off by telling them that I was a member of the BC generation. And since these were mostly Catholic schools, they'd kiddingly say, Mr. H, before Christ? And I'd kiddingly say, nah, not before Christ. Before computers. Might be just as bad. Before computers, before cell phones. 8-tracks were out. Vinyl, of course, records were in. And those were old times. In fact, before color TVs. I can't fathom what a TV would look like in black and white. So going back through that and reminiscing some of the older shows I used to watch. We used to get up on Saturday morning and watch Sky King and Fury and Felix the Cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. I don't know if you all remember any of those, or if you do, you're in bad shape, just like I am, getting up there in age, I mean. That being said, behind me eventually you'll see our 2 road runners. I call them Speedy and Gonzales, after Speedy Gonzales, of course. And trivia question for the day: Speedy Gonzales was always saving who? I'll give you a small hint. His first name was Slowpoke. And if you can come up with his last name and what his relation to Speedy Gonzales was, just put it in the comments, and we'll see if your memory is as good as mine. But some of the old shows which were kind of neat, we used to go Monday at our patrol meetings for scouts. We used to watch the Green Hornet, and it was neat because the car would flip over and the Green Hornet would be underneath, and it would flip up, and he'd get in it, and then off he'd go to save the day. And another interesting trivia is Green Hornet. I can't remember his name, but his driver was a very, very famous martial artist. So if you remember the driver's name, send it in the comments. You might strike up somebody's memory, even if you can remember the Green Hornet's name. I don't know. But those were good times and good memories. And then the ages came where color TV came in. I can remember our first color TV show. It was Star Trek. I don't know if you remember what the amoeba that came out of space, and Star Trek the Enterprise got stuck in it, and just the colors and the spectrums. It was quite exciting times. And those went slowly by the way of, that was a slow series. You can hear a truck coming up behind me, and it'll pass us by, so it's gonna get a little loud. But if you can think of any shows that I might be missing, some really obscure ones, send them in the comments. I like to research it and shake my memory out a bit. Petticoat Junction was another one, of course. A lot of good shows back then, a lot of clean. A lot of my, the kids watch them nowadays, and they laugh at the old humor. And, well, this is Hughes from Outdoor Staycations. Again, sadly missing another St. Patrick's Day, sitting on the side of the road, keeping an eye out for trucks. Have a beer for me and some corned beef and cabbage. And if you get a chance, like the video, ring the bell. I'd love to get to 100 subscriptions so I get my own channel. I'm getting close. This is Hughes from Outdoor Staycation. Safe journeys.